Today I'm heading out to a peninsula called Kullahalvön. Out here there is supposed to be some wild and dramatic nature. Before entering the peninsula, you will pass the seaside village of Mölle. This is where the famous phenomenon of the Swedish Sin was born. Beginning in the late 1800s, men and women shared the same beach here in Mölle, which was quite shocking at the time, and rumors about immorality began to spread. Soon, curious visitors from all over Europe traveled to Mölle to either join or spectate this unusual event. This footage from 1911 was even censored and rated adults only when shown in the Swedish theaters back then. Just after Mölle you will enter the Kullaberg Nature Reserve. The reserve covers the whole peninsula and you can drive all the way out to the point on a road called the Italian Road. It was built in the mid-1800s to promote tourism in the area. The road is supposedly gotten its name from the stunning views resembling the Mediterranean coastline. Turning off the Italian road at a sign with a peculiar name, Josephinlust. Behind the name lies a little gem in the shape of a cove surrounded by dramatic cliffs. To get down here you descend 80 meters down a ravine. Josephinlust got its name in 1865 after the Swedish Queen Josefina visited and liked its beauty. This place also houses no less than 5 caves, which I unfortunately was unaware of at the time of my visit. These caves has been used since the Stone Age. Back up on the ridge I found this nice outlook of the cove down below. A bit lower down there's another outlook with a table. These outlooks, as well as the path down to the cove, was made in the mid-1800s by a man named Gustav Elversson, who owned the nearby Hotel Kullagården. Gustav Elversson was also the person behind the construction of the Italian road and the hiking paths around the peninsula. Continuing through forests of beech and oak on a path which is a part of the Skåneleden SL5 trail system. The trail goes all around Kullahalvön Peninsula and continues down the coast to the south. After taking a moment to admire the waves down in the Ablahamn Cove, I am returning to my car. Again turning off the Italian road, driving down a fairly steep and narrow road takes you down to Ransvik on the opposite side of the peninsula. Take a break at Ellen's Cafe, built in 1921, before checking out the beach where the sinful bathing took place about a century ago. To the south, the trail follows the coastline towards Mölle over cliffs and through oak forests that looks more like oak shrubbery due to the rugged terrain and the exposure to the elements. From this beach near Mölle, I am backtracking to Ransvik, but I will continue on the trail further out to see more of the stunning views that Kullahalvön has to offer. At the tip of the peninsula there is a lighthouse and a small visitor center which offers exhibitions and aquariums where you can even pet the marine life. Before leaving Kullahalvön, you might also want to check out the wooden sculptures called Nimis made by artist Lars Vilks. It is located on the shore and can be reached by boat or by foot via a 1.3 kilometer long trail. I was going to visit Sofiero Castle in its beautiful garden filled with rhododendron plants, but unfortunately it closed prematurely that day due to a concert. Before I call it a day at my accommodation for the night, I want to squeeze in an evening hike at the Söderåsen National Park. Söderåsen is a ridge covered by one of Northern Europe's largest uninterrupted expanses of deciduous forests, dominated by beech, oak and ash. In the heart of the national park meanders a canyon-like ravine with a stream running at the bottom. I chose an 8-kilometer long trail that follows the ravine on both sides, plus takes you a little bit along the stream at the bottom. Along the way there are several panoramic viewpoints and the trails are well marked. Through the park also runs the Skåneleden SL3 long-distance hiking trail. At the parking lot there is a visitor center and a restaurant.